Let's get this party started. Okay. And my name is Claire Keller-Schulz, and I'll be interviewing Rita Melancon this evening. We're in Rain, talking about the development of downtown Rain and the Rita store. Okay.
Long time ago.
Yeah. And can you say your full name, please, once more?
Rita Melancon.
Thank you. What part of Virginia are you from?
Well, I grew up in West Virginia, in the mountains of Blue Ridge Mountains. And I went to Norfolk, Virginia, because I had a sister living there during the war. And that's where I met my husband. He was in the Navy. And we got married, and after he was discharged, I came to Rain, and I couldn't speak a word of French. And I got a job at Melancon, and people came in that couldn't speak English. And naturally I was upset because
Right.
I couldn't wait on them, I couldn't help them. But anyway, I've been down here, what, 60 what? I came in 46.
Okay.
64 years?
So you've lived here since?
You're right, lived here since then, yeah.
And your husband was in the Navy. What was his name?
Leo Melancon. L-E-O.
Thank you.
He passed away in '99.
What year did you two get married?
In 45, February of 45.
My grandpa was in the Navy also.
Oh, really?
He and my grandmother got married. Yeah.
Uh-huh. They had a lot of war brides, I guess.
They actually had to get married in secret because he didn't have permission to marry.
I know. That happened to my niece. She was in Navy nurses training, and she couldn't get married, and she got married in secret.
Yep. My grandmother was a nurse also, so it's probably the same story.
But anyway, love finds a way.
What were your parents' names?
Mose, M-O-S-E, Adams, and Marietta Adams. Well, she was a bird before she married.
Is that Adam with one D?
A-D-A-M-S.
Thank you. Did you have any kids?
4.
And do they live around here, or are they in Virginia?
Oh, well, yeah, they all live in Louisiana. I have one in Morgan City, one in Baton Rouge, one in Lafayette, and one here in Rain.
Nice. And what did you think you were going to be as a child? Did you have an idea of what you wanted to do?
Well, I always wanted to be some kind of a missionary. And I think coming to Louisiana was kind of a home mission because everybody is so much different from where I grew up.
Yeah.
So I guess my wish was fulfilled to a degree.
How long did you work at Melancon?
Well, I worked 2 or 3 times. I worked before I got pregnant, and after that I worked during the sales.
Okay.
So I guess I worked approximately 4 years.
Okay.
I worked in 46, and then I worked again in, I worked from 46 to 47, and then I had my baby in 48. So then after that I just worked when they'd have sales, because they always needed extra help.
Right.
Everybody came to Melancon from South Louisiana. It was the place to be.
What kind of town or community did you grow up in West Virginia? Was it kind of a shock coming here?
Oh, well, yeah, because like I said, everybody spoke French. That was 60 years ago, and now this generation has learned to speak English.
Right.
But their parents didn't speak English. They only spoke French.
Did you live in the country or in the city in Virginia?
Oh, I lived out in the suburbs, yeah. My daddy was a minister, so we traveled from one place to another. And then I went, like I said, to Norfolk during World War to work at the Navy Yard.
Right.
I wanted to join the Navy, but I guess I decided not to. I'd just work in the shops. So I worked at the Navy Yard.
Okay.
Norfolk Navy Yard.
And how long were you working there?
I worked there about 2 years.
What would you say your overall occupation has been?
Oh, well, mostly housewife, homemaker.
Sounds like you have some work experience though, so.
Yeah.
Where'd you go to school?
In Pineville, West Virginia.
Just a local high school?
Uh-huh.
Grade school? What year did you graduate from high school?
In 1942.
Did you attend any kind of trade school or technical school?
Yeah, I went to trade school here in Crowley.
Okay.
My husband taught over there, so
Nice.
I tried to become a bookkeeper, but I had too many babies. So they took too much of my time.
Yeah. What years did you attend the school here?
Let's see, maybe like in 51 or 52.
Okay. My mom was a nurse, but then.
I'm 87.
Okay.
Can you believe it?
That's older than my grandmother, just a
Really?
little bit. But
How old is
congratulations, she's 81.
she? 81. Well, I'm going to have my 87th Saturday.
Nice. Well, happy birthday.
Well, thank you.
My mom was a nurse in the Army for a while, but then she had kids and decided
yeah,
to do
right,
that instead.
yeah.
So kids will do that to you.
I know, and like I said, did she meet your daddy in the Navy?
At school, actually.
No.
But not
At
at
school? After school?
Yeah. Did you have any other degrees? Or
No,
just trade school?
no, it's just, like I said, I mostly devoted my energies to taking care of my little four.
Mm-hmm. Did you do any extracurricular activities in high school, like drama or sports?
No. With World War II, everybody was on a budget.
Yeah. And here in Rain, did you get involved with any civic groups? Or
Yeah,
committees?
I've joined a sorority. I belonged to the sorority for 5 or 6 years. And then, like I said, at church, I stay busy in church.
Mm-hmm. What church did you work with?
Seminary Methodist.
Okay. Can you spell that for me?
C-E-N.
C-E-N.
C-E-N-T-E-N-A-R-Y, like century.
Okay, Centenary Methodist.
Methodist, right.
Thank you. Okay.
Taught Sunday school and on the board and just stayed busy.
Mm-hmm. What kind of work did you do when you were working in the Navy Yards?
A storekeeper.
Okay. Do you think that helped you prepare for your job at Rita Melancon?
I think so. I think so. Learn how to meet people and how to exchange the things that they didn't need. The ship stores. It was ship stores where I was at.
Mm-hmm. And was that volunteer work, or did you get paid for that?
Oh, I got paid for that. Yeah.
Okay. With all your kids, did you have any time for free time or hobbies?
Well, I love to quilt. I'm a quilter. So I sewed a lot when the kids were small. Make their little sunsuits and.
When you moved here, where did your family shop?
Melancons.
Melancon?
That was the place.
Did they have good sales?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
What kind of things did you buy?
Well, first thing I had to do was buy some things for my house.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I got a job, I bought sheets and pillowcases and towels and washcloths, and so the bookkeeper came down and he said, "You charged more than you're going to receive all this month." I said, "Well, I can give you a check. I have a account here at the bank." He said, "No, that's fine." So
Nice.
I had bought like $100 and I was making $75 a month.
Oh no.
So
Did you bring much with you from Virginia?
I didn't bring anything.
Mm.
The only thing I brought to Louisiana was 2 Navy sea bags.
Traveling light.
Traveling light.
And what did you do for fun here in Rain?
Well, I guess our boys were all Boy Scouts. All 3 of the boys were Eagle Scouts, and I worked with them. So I guess that was my highlight of my years of activity. Mostly was taking care of the boys.
Yep. Were there any kind of like family things to do in town? Like, was there a park or a movie theater?
Yeah, we'd go on vacation every year to Virginia to see the sisters back over there.
Nice.
And we'd stop and have, the parks and things along the way.
Mm-hmm.
There was no McDonald's, so you had to go into a restaurant and eat.
Right. Was that on the highway or the interstate?
Well, there's no interstates.
Okay.
It was only the highway.
Hmm.
2-lane.
Nice.
So it would take us 24 hours to get to our destination.
Wow.
Now you can make it in about 15
Mm-hmm.
going on the interstate.
Yeah. Do you remember when they put the interstate in? Was that a
During
big
the 70s.
surprise?
Mm-hmm.
Did it change travel a lot?
Oh yeah. Everything became more accessible, I guess you'd say.
Mm-hmm. Did your kids go to school here?
Oh yeah, they all graduated from Rain High and they all went to UL.
And how did they get to college? Did they live here?
Yeah, they commuted.
Okay.
Well, one did stay over there after he got in his junior year, but mostly they commuted.
Did you have your own car, or did you have to take the bus?
Oh, but
around town?
yeah, we bought them an old car.
Okay.
Somebody was asking, did they ever get a ticket for speeding? They said the car wouldn't go that fast.
That's one way to make sure they're safe.
The car wouldn't speed that fast. It wouldn't go that fast.
How have you noticed the downtown area changing?
Oh yeah, it's changed a lot, yeah. Since Melancon closed, the only activity that we see now is parades and Santa Claus on Christmas. Christmas, he comes in the park there and visits with the children.
Okay. Do you have a Thanksgiving parade? Is that where Santa?
No, we
Okay.
don't have a Thanksgiving in Rain.
Have you noticed like suburbs springing up, or?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of new additions, yeah.
Okay. When was the stoplights put in? Are there stoplights? Yes, there's one up there.
Yeah, well, we only had, I had to laugh when I came to Rain because Adams Avenue was the only street that was paved.
Wow.
And I said they named it after me.
They knew you were coming, so they made sure to pave that road.
Yeah, Adams. And everything else was gravel, and they put water on it at night
Oh,
to keep down the dust.
right.
So we're very primitive.
What was it like living in Rain before air conditioning?
Well, I think everybody had a ceiling fan,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody kept their doors unlocked because it was a different era then, and we just, the kids was always coming in and out, going to ball games and different things, so we never locked our door.
And you just were used to it, I suppose.
That's right.